What's up, y'all? I don't know why this is back here, but we're in EJ's place.
Because we're in the Eagles' nest, man. Third flow.
I wouldn't consider this a nest.
We on the third flow.
Consider this more like a dojo or like Mortai, you know what I mean?
The eagle has landed.
Anyways, process of moving. Gonna get a new apartment here soon. Gonna be a beautiful setup. Can't wait for that. Until then, this is our temporary setup. I can't believe that this is up there. It breaks my heart every time I see 2017.
We've never
Super
looked
Bowl
better.
champs.
Y'all can't see it, but it says 2017
Yeah.
Super Bowl champions.
Well,
I know who fell victim to that, but it's okay.
The NFL's here. Let's just put it that way. The NFL is finally here. Feels good to be back.
Shout out to our boy Christian for the blanket. He's the man.
Yep.
Great birthday gift.
And the one I got you is in your room. Also, 2017 Super Bowl. God, I can't believe I did that to myself. But anyways, Ravens versus Chiefs. Was this the AFC semifinal game last year? Or
AFC Conference Championship.
AFC Conference Championship rematch as the opening game. Got some good things to say about it. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. Are you going to watch the whole thing?
We'll see. Probably not.
It depends. If it's a close game, I'll stay up for it.
All right. How it goes.
I'll let EJ kick us off with his prop, and then I'll get into it.
All right, guys. So today we're going to be giving you one bet that we think is going to hit. It could be anything in the game, and then we're going to give you the X factor in this game, and then we're going to give you a score. So for my bet is a Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. You don't get great odds with this. It's plus 105, so you don't really make any money. But you are going to make money because it is going to hit. They're not playing games when they get to the goal line. It's early in the season. They don't want to risk Lamar Jackson in goal line where it's nice and rough and it's tough. You don't want that. They're going to show off their new toy, first game of the season, and give the ball to Derrick Henry. They're going to be on the 1 yard line. They're going to put it in his belly, and he's going to plunge forward for a touchdown. You can't stop him on the goal line. He's behind a very good offensive line compared to what he was last year on the Titans. I don't think they're messing around, and I think Derrick Henry's going to get a touchdown. It's prime time. They're playing the team that they lost to last year that eliminated them. I think Derrick Henry anytime touchdown is the way to go.
That actually helps my X factor. So for my prop, or as EJ said, for my bet, Chiefs total points over 24.5.
I like that.
Last time these teams met, it was 17-10, but that was midwinter. It was a playoff game to get to the Super Bowl. I think this game will be a shootout, and it's going to have a lot of points scored on both sides of the ball. The team who scores, or should I say, the first team to lie 30 points is going to win this game. That's all I'll say. So Chiefs,
I don't agree with that, but yes, like I agree with whoever gets to 30 will win, but I don't know if the winner is going to get to 30.
I think that they get over 24. I think both of these teams get over 24.
That's bold statement. That's a bold statement.
I think both these teams get over 24, and it might be decided by a kick at the end.
Won't be surprised by that.
So that's my bet. Going on to EJ's X Factor.
So my X Factor is the Ravens offensive line. All right? They have lost 3 starters from their offensive line last year. Okay? They need to run the ball and control the clock. Okay? They need to take pressure off that offensive line by having to pass protect. Because the Chiefs' defense is very good at rushing the passer. Chris Jones and George Karlaftis both had over 10 sacks last year, having double-digit sacks. Okay? They need to run the ball and control the clock and show physicality with this Chiefs team. The Ravens are built to beat this Chiefs team. But I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I don't think 3 new offensive linemen are going to be able to stop Chris Jones, who is probably the best defensive tackle in the entire NFL.
He is the best defensive tackle.
He is. Now that Aaron Donald is gone,
he is.
I will say that he is the best defensive tackle in the NFL. Jalen Carter, I hope you're up next. Okay? Pressure's on. But I don't see what has a bigger impact on this game other than the Ravens' offensive line and them imposing their will on this Chiefs defense and keeping the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands.
So your X factor actually helps my X factor because mine is the running backs.
100%.
Ravens added Derrick Henry, and Pacheco is coming off a huge year with the Chiefs last season. Henry had 1,167 yards and 12 TDs in 2023 on a struggling Titans team that had no O-line and no defense and no offense, just terrible team. But Ravens excel in now both. Like EJ said, they got a way better O-line than Henry is used to. Coming off, now for Isaiah Pacheco, he's coming off a 935-yard season and a 7-touchdown season with the reigning champs.
And I'm pretty sure he missed a game or two.
Yeah, he missed a few games, but also keep in mind that offense is a passing offense. So for him to have those stats is pretty significant. This game will come down to which of these backs can take the load off the Super Bowl star QB, well, I should say MVP caliber QBs, and beat them with the run game. I don't see why they would have to run the ball, but why not run the ball in this type of game? You don't want to expose too much of your passing game in the first game of the year. I personally would not want to do that, especially with the Chiefs. You got Rashee Rice potentially going to jail. You just cut Kadarius Toney. Hollywood Brown was hospitalized earlier in the year.
Yeah, he's going to miss. They said he's expected to miss.
Travis Kelce's all over Taylor Swift all summer. So I don't see the Chiefs passing the ball. The Ravens, who you got at receiver?
I mean, the Chiefs do have better receivers than they did last year.
They do, but they got more drama than they did last year as well. But anyways, the run game for me is the biggest X factor. In this one, Derrick Henry versus Isaiah Pacheco. I think it's going to come down to who gets more rushing yards in this game.
Yeah, it's whoever keeps the ball away from the other team's offense. Because both offenses are pretty potent.
Pretty stacked offense.
And both defenses, they're both very, very well-rounded teams.
Very well-rounded quarterbacks,
dude. Yeah, that's what I mean. Both very well-rounded. We got the NFL MVP and the Super Bowl MVP. So
also Chiefs are, people predict them to be the first team to do a three-peat. I don't see that happening.
And that will bring you to my score prediction because they are going to three-peat, all right? And they are so focused on three-peating that they are going to win this game 24-20.
Oh, that kills my
it does go under, just under half. But like I said, I like it because it's right at that 24. But it's 24.5 is what he said.
Yeah.
But I could easily see it going over. I don't think it's going to go over 26.5, the total score. If it does, I could see a 24-27, where that's a 47. But it's going to be very close to that 46.5. The Chiefs are going to win this game, okay? They lost the season opener to the Lions last year, okay? But they are so focused on getting this three-peat, and it's a different year. They are going to show the world why Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the NFL and why Andy Reid is also the best coach in the NFL. This is the best team in the NFL. I don't see it changing this year at all. Travis Kelce is at the end, and he knows he's at the end, and he's going to sprint through that finish line. And you may bring up that Lions game, but in that Lions game, Travis Kelce didn't play and Chris Jones didn't play. They both missed that game. They are both playing this game.
All right.
So you want to talk about drama? Yes, they do have drama with the Rashee Rice thing, but Travis Kelce doesn't get hurt 2 days before the game like it happened last year, and Chris Jones isn't looking for a new contract. That's some drama right there with Chris Jones looking for a new contract and your best receiver getting hurt the week of the game. Hopefully that doesn't happen because we're filming this 6 days before the game.
So if Cincinnati could re-sign Chase, Cincinnati will beat the Chiefs in the playoffs this year. I'll say it right now.
They're their biggest threat.
I'll say it right now.
Or this Ravens team is honestly a big threat too because they can run the ball and keep
I would say the Bengals are a bigger threat than the Ravens are. The Bengals have a better receiving core than the Ravens.
Yes, and they can fire out with them and get in a firefight, but the Ravens can keep the ball away from Patrick Mahomes.
Also,
sometimes the best defense is offense.
If Derrick Henry goes down, they don't have a backup, bro.
That's true. That is true.
The
Lamar
Bengals
Jackson
have
has been
Chase
the best
Brown,
running back.
Chase Brown, and Zach Moss.
I don't disagree with you. I think it's Ravens and Bengals are the two teams that are up there for
Chiefs
the Chiefs.
aren't going no 3-peat, man. Get out of here. But my score prediction: Chiefs win this one, 30-24.
I'm glad you agree with me.
It's gonna be an exciting and nail-biting game, which it's gonna have me stay up for this, which I won't be happy about, but I will be because I'm gonna see a great game. Game is in Arrowhead, and no way Chiefs lose 2 opening games in back-to-back years. That's not gonna happen under Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Let's just be honest. Also, the NFL also benefits from the Chiefs winning.
Absolutely.
Tell me that they don't. When the Chiefs win, the NFL gets this. Cha-ching in their pocket. Okay, so Chiefs have to win this game. It's a business. Okay, they will redeem themselves from what happened last year, as EJ said, with the Lions. Chiefs take over this win. They go into the season 1-0, possibly 2-3-0, and then later in the season is when it's going to get tough for them, and they're not going to 3-peat. I'll say it right now. The Cincinnati Bengals or Baltimore Ravens, but I think it's going to be Cincinnati. Will be in the Super Bowl. And Cincinnati will be my Super Bowl champ, man. Joe Burrow coming in at Slim Shady. That's it, man. It's over. It's over. Good night. Time to go to sleep. Tell me I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong. I'm sorry. Yes, they're a threat, but I think they're wrong. Patty Mahomes. Ice in his veins, man. Ice in his veins.
Whatever you say.
Also, keep in mind, Andy Reid is 27-4 when he has extra preparation for a game. As in when he doesn't have a game in back-to-back weeks. So please feel comfortable taking the Chiefs winning this game.
Yeah, Chiefs money line would not be a bad idea as well.
And we have them both winning over 3 points.
Chiefs win this game.
3.5.
Chiefs win this game, and then the Ravens will come out, of this game with a lot of questions, but those questions will be answered really fast throughout the season. See you guys on the Eagles-Packers Brazil game. Deuces.